Alrighty, hello YouTube. Last part of the session, yet again. We wilted some flowers yesterday, our first time. I will say it's 100% my fault, but it's not my fault initially, because they're all the way across the town, so how am I supposed to remember to water them?
Thanks for being my friend date to Angus and Francis's wedding. Now Sebastian won't rag on me for being single. Or maybe that's just wishful thinking. He is my little sib.
Oh no. I didn't think about what to wear. Should I change?
The ceremony is in the woods, so I think they're keeping it pretty casual. Besides, you could wear a potato sack and still look good.
Hey, you too. Let's go.
It's finally time. Angus.
Hi, Cameron. It's such a lovely day for a wedding, no?
Well, Angus thought it would be lovelier in our consciousness center, but alas, Francis was quite set on a civil ceremony, it seems.
I am honored that Angus and Francis have chosen me, their mayor, to preside over their special day. Angus, do you take Francis to be your lawfully married by me husband?
I do.
And Francis, do you take Angus to be your husband?
I do.
I now pronounce you husband and husband.
Yay!
And I would like to take this opportunity to remind everyone to vote.
You bitch. You bitch. Oh, that was our good friend event? Was you guys getting married? Okay. Have a good time? Yeah, hell yeah, good time at the wedding. Hey, Mira.
I do hope Angus and Francis decide to take a honeymoon at some point.
Yeah, wouldn't that be nice?
Oh, wasn't that wedding lovely? Oh, don't mind me. Weddings always make me a little teary.
Wasn't that wedding ceremony great? I only wish I could have had me officiate my wedding to Mrs. Soft. That wouldn't have been legal, though. But maybe for our...
Yeah, whatever you say, Marisol.
Mayor Soft did such a fine job officiating the wedding. He really takes an interest in his constituents' lives, you know? And the cake Angus made was very tasteful and tasty.
Yes, it's a very good cake.
Ooh, wedding cake!
I will be taking a piece.
Oh, Parker's been working so hard on his wedding gift for Francis and Angus. He always has been a hopeless romantic. I still don't know why he picked me.
It was super nice of Angus and Francis to let me play at their wedding. Even if everyone was, like, staring at me and I was so nervous I kind of wanted to throw up.
I really need to make better friends with Lena.
Wasn't the wedding beautiful? I just need to nap now. For, like, a decade.
I wish Angus and Francis could get married every day. Mom promised us each a new toy if we behaved and didn't make a scene.
How kind of y'all.
I never married. Things were different in my day. Angus and Francis. Their stars aligned at just the right time. I'm glad for them.
Me too, Shelby.
Oh, I love weddings. And that cake was divine.
It makes me so happy that one of my flock has found happiness. I only hope Francis joins him on Sundays.
I'm sure you do, Cameron. Glad you're thinking of everybody. Hey!
I'm Mr. Angus Seton Calderon. Francis couldn't believe that I sourced real island mangoes for the cake filling. Thanks so much for helping me keep it a surprise, Tara.
Oh, of course. Anytime, Angus.
He's mine! And we couldn't have had better weather. I can't wait to see the photos.
Bro, you know what's funny about that? About him saying that weather? I was gonna make it rain today. I was gonna make it rain. I would have felt so bad.
That was a nice wedding. Weddings usually give me the hives, just like everyone trying to outdo each other on social media.
Like Marty.
Like your marriage is somehow going to be better if you have 500 mason jars filled with fairy lights.
Kim is so funny, bro.
I am totally stoked for Angus and Francis. I think they're like the coolest couple. Plus, Angus made me some Ono malasadas once.
That could be Kai's favorite. Oh, we got a Kai food, maybe.
My sister got married young and divorced soon after. Just wasn't the right match from the start. Sad to see something start out with hope and end in sorrow. Francis and Angus, though, I think they'll make it.
Yeah, they're pretty great for each other. Hey, Marty.
I don't know Francis and Angus that well yet, but they seem like a perfect couple. Too bad I'll never find love like theirs. Ah, joking! Joking! Sort of.
I don't care if you're joking, Marty. What? Whatever.
Weddings here are so small, it's adorable. Back when my mum was trying to hire a matchmaker, she was planning 300 guests minimum.
Oh my god.
But that's typical back home. All the mums use their kids' weddings to show off. Just wasn't right for me.
Francis and Angus are a fine young couple. I wish them well. I was married to my Helena for 50 years.
Yo, going strong.
I know Otto does too.
Weddings are so boring. And then there's kissing. Huh. Mom says I won't mind kissing so much when I grow up, but no
True.
way! I don't want to get cooties.
I understand why Francis and Angus chose a civil ceremony.
I love weddings. Everyone's so happy. And the flowers. Violet really outdid herself.
He's crying, Parker.
You know my favorite part of weddings? The open bar. I went to a dry wedding once. Once!
I think I've talked to everybody. I'm not gonna fish at your wedding. Yeah, I've had a say with everybody. Alright, I'm gonna head on out. Take a look at that cake. Mmm, cake. Well,
I love weddings. Am I sure I'm ready to leave the wedding? Last chance for cake.
I grabbed some cake. I think we're good. Awesome. And with that, my job can begin.
Clouds break open.
Your wedding is over, and so is your time.
Rain pour down.
What a sweet day. It'd be a shame if it were ended early to rain. More importantly, I have a chest to open. An amethyst to gather. I need at least 2 amethyst.
What?
Dear sirs, after a thorough investigation, we have found no signs of unauthorized intruders in the mine. The worker who reported seeing unusual activity has been referred to the local doctor's office for an evaluation. Alright, this is the last paper, so we just give it to Giva next time he's here. Oh. And we're gonna stop by 11, and we're gonna hope we find some amethyst. Because we need at least 2. Because we messed up. Bad. There's one. That's topaz. Oh man, she really needed to do some creative pathing to get there. Anything over here? Nope. Here we go. And yep, amethyst on this floor as well. That's good to know. Nothing here. Come on, I just need one more amethyst. Just one more. That's another topaz. Amethyst, please. There we go. Thank you. Alright. Artifacts. Let's see. Everybody's heading off to do their own thing now. Nothing in there, really. There we go. All these are done, and none of the beehives are done yet, so that's okay. None of these are done, except for our mulberries. Let's also go ahead and grab our wine, that's done, and make some more. Also need to grab our silk and make more. And lastly, I need to feed my animals. Hey y'all, I'm here. I wish there was like a mass button. Feed all. But I guess if you're gonna pet them all, that doesn't matter. That's just petty convenience. It doesn't actually matter. Alright, let's go and get you as well. Come on down. Little Tara. Alright, that's good. Now we just gotta go help Cataclysm. Alright, with that, let's go see if we can find Giva before she goes home. If not, it's okay, but we really want to do that so I can give her these papers and see what she thinks. Do not get distracted by almonds. Her house might be at the very bottom of the hill, but I don't know. Closed. Not up there. She doesn't like... She likes tea. I don't know if she drinks, though. A lot of coriander, but not a lot of mint. Maybe mint just doesn't grow this season? Ah, there you are. I was just looking for you.
I wonder what it would have been like to have been one of these miners.
See if anyone else can shed light on the mine's history. Oh, well. That's easy to guess who to ask.
The debate got a little rowdy at the end, huh?
You call that rowdy? Ah! You should see how our MPs go at it in Parliament. Your debate was rather civilized, I'd say.
Alright. Let's head to the gloaming. Here we go. All right. Excuse me, little vines. All right, here's what we're gonna do. Oh, I didn't make the spell. I didn't make the spell. I forgot to make the spell. I forgot to make the spell, which, I mean, I'm committed now. I'm committed. I'm committed. You can't stop me. I'm committed. I'm coming back here. I'm doing it. I don't care if I pass out. It's raining. I don't need the water or anything. I can eat food. It's fine. I am going to water these plants. I do not want them to dry out again. That would be a disaster. Okay. It's alright. It's alright. It's alright. It's alright. It's alright. I only have one piece of paper. I need to grab 2 pieces of paper. Oh my god. Oh yeah, we're totally passing out today. Today is going to be the day we pass out. Because I have to. Like, I do not have a choice. I'm going to do this. Oh, fuck. If they didn't want me to pass out, they would have given me a faster way to get there. It's worth it. It's worth it. It's worth it. It's worth it. I only have $500 on me. It's fine. If I lose money for it, whatever. We're just testing. We're experimenting. We're gonna find out what it's like to pass out in this game. Oh yeah, there's no way we make it home before 3 a.m. Okay. Or 2 a.m. I don't know what it actually is, what the cutoff is. Alright. We took the effort, so... Come on back. I like how it looks grown despite it being wilted. Okay. We are also gonna use the speed time spell. There we go. Do we not have a AoE? I guess not. I can come back tomorrow. This one we can speed up, though. We can just speed up these two. Not this one. 1 day remaining. 2 days remaining. Okay, both of these will be ready tomorrow. Oh, time to go pass out. Is there no way we're making it home in time? Live pass out reaction. Right in front of the mayor's office. Yep. It makes like a little sound when you don't make it home in time.
Oof. I should get myself to bed earlier today.
It's election day. Is that Giva out by the fence? Whatever, it's election day.
Morning, Giver. What are you up to? Headed to see the election results, of course. I can't vote, but I wouldn't miss this for the world. Fancy coming along?
Right. Let's go.
Oh?
Here you go, Tara. It's so great to see all our neighbors performing their civic duty.
Who should I vote for?
Otto or Marty? That's interesting. I was told that you cannot vote. Maybe it's just different for different people, depending on how much work you put in. I'm gonna vote for Otto. I don't like what some of the things Otto's doing, but I cannot fathom the idea of letting Marty just do literally anything, and he hasn't actually told us anything he wants to do. He just only cares about his social media, and I just can't do it.
Better the devil you know, I guess.
Pretty much.
Everyone, we're ready to tally the votes.
Okay, settle down, everyone. The final vote count is as follows. Otto Soft, 9 votes. Martin Emerson, 8 votes. And 2 write-in votes for Lena Dull Johnson.
What? Lena? What is he talking about?
I have no idea. I didn't ask anyone to vote for me.
Well, I did prepare a speech in the hopes that common sense would prevail. As my first act as your newly re-elected mayor, I would like to announce the new members of the Friendly Fairhaven Neighborhood Watch, Natalia and Thomas.
Those are okay choices.
Lena?
Not here, Tara.
Interesting. 2 people voted for Lena. I should ask everybody. Sorry about that. Hey, Marty has to feel to lose.
I can't believe it! If the 2 people who voted for Lena had voted for me instead, I would be mayor! I mean, no offense to Lena, but she doesn't seem like she wants to be in control of anything except her store.
That is true, but it's no reason to get mad. Hey, Angus.
Oh, hey there, Tara. Don't mind me. I'm just bumming a bit today. My baby brother was supposed to visit, but he got slammed with work and couldn't come. It's probably for the best.
Why would you say that? I know how close you guys are.
Yeah, but it doesn't feel really safe here. Otto says people wearing cloaks are going into the woods at night. I don't know what they're up to, but it can't be anything good.
We shouldn't judge them.
Whomever the people in the woods are, they might not mean any harm. We shouldn't rush to judge them any more than you would want to be judged for your beliefs.
I guess that's a fair point, but you have no idea how dangerous witches can be, Tara. It's not all superstition. They hurt people. Thing is, I've always felt really protective of Jamie. So long as he's safe, that's all that matters to me.
You're safe too, Angus. This is a safe place.
It's kind of you to reassure me, but I think we all have to be on the lookout.
Yay, we're besties with Angus. That's actually one of the best results we could have gotten. Hey, Mayor. How's it feel to be mayor?
Oof, you look exhausted. Still coming down from your election nerves?
Well, it's not that. We've already established a schedule for the friendly Fairhaven Neighborhood Watch, and as mayor, I took the first shift last night. But staying awake that long is hard. I had so much coffee beforehand, but Thomas still caught me resting my eyes.
What do you think?
Make sure you're getting enough sleep. Visiting new places?
You don't care. Okay. Lena? Not you, Violet.
I have to admit, I'm relieved that since Parker and I both work, coordinating childcare during the summer is a nightmare. I will miss their lemonade stand, though.
They just... Okay, she will just not talk about it right now. Which, I mean, hey. Fair to you, but that's definitely something we should discuss. The fact that... I don't know how I feel about that. Did they That's a great... Did they cheat? I guess that's my question. Did two people change a note to Lena just so that Marty or somebody else wouldn't get a vote? That's something interesting to think about. Well, in any case, I'm gonna hurry up and go to the gloaming and just go pick up the flowers now while I'm by myself. Parker, what do you think?
Angus said the portrait was his favorite wedding present. Thanks again for making it possible.
My pleasure.
No problem. I guess you have nothing to say about it. Don't mind me. I already cast Glamour, so we don't have to worry about anybody finding this place. Alright, let's go collect these plants. Still got a lot of stuff I need to do at home. Last thing I want to do is worry about these stupid little, fey plants. Just having to check on them is actually really annoying for how much time it takes. 4 and 8. And one more set for the next day.
I harvested the anemones. Oh, great! No, I don't think you understand. They were wiggling. They're still wiggling.
Why do you think I had you do it? Novice.
Oh, I see how it is.
Well, if you weren't the one to harvest them, then I couldn't have brewed you these.
You're lucky. That's pretty good. You get a free pass this time, Violet. That's pretty good. It's a pretty good incentive. Alright. I think we're good for now, so let's go ahead and head back. I do need to see... I'm assuming I probably just talked to the Coven about the town's history with the mine. That's the only thing that makes sense, anyways. Marty's gonna go blow off some steam, I'm sure. Hey, Juliet, what did you think?
You played really beautifully, Juliet.
Oh, thanks. Normally when people try and talk to me, I kind of want to hide, but it's been nice.
I'm glad. Hey, Vanessa.
Vanessa, what do you think about Otto's curfew?
Oh, everyone's been asking me about that. It's quite controversial, and I really wish he would have discussed it with me before just announcing it at the debate. It's not fair to place the burden of enforcing it on a civilian watch. I've privately told the members of the watch to take note of who they see out and about after curfew, but not to interfere. Please don't tell Otto I told you this. He'll
No,
think
that's
I'm
fine.
undermining him. But I don't want there to be clashes between our citizens late at night.
That's very smart of you. Really respect that. Hey, I'm gonna pick up a couple more flowers. Just a couple more turtleneck. Thank you. Hey, Francis. I can finally...
We got lots of useful wedding gifts. Natalia made us a new cast iron pot. But don't tell her that my favorite gift is that portrait Parker gave us.
I have something to sell you. $235. Okay. And $150 base just for the diamond. Okay. Yeah, pretty good. You can have the pearls. One of the... there we go. Alright, now I can buy amethyst from him if I wanted. Alright, we're pretty good now. Let's go ahead and feed our animals. It rained yesterday, so we shouldn't have to water anything. I don't know if we're gonna get gamified by cutscenes, but should be good for now. Yep, looks like it. And looks like our not our watermelons. Looks like our pumpkins are done. 2 of these. 1 scrying potion. 2 scrying potion. 2 speed loops longer potions. 1 essence of silver. 2 essence of silver. We are set for the day.
The time for walking slow is done. Quicken my feet and make me run.
Good, put these turtle heads here. Oh, I guess the water, it's counted as watered already still. Okay, cool. Honey's done, looks like. Getting done, getting done. Eggs, eggs. Ooh, a white hen. We haven't actually had one of those. Chicken Little. You came looking like Chicken Little. Yes, yes, I know you guys want attention too. Take your time, Nuggets. There you go. Yep, hey, little Tara. You're my favorite. Beekman, my man. Me. Oh my god. Henrietta, chill out. Yes, yes, I know. Alright. And we still gotta... Yep. Hey, Cataclysm. There you go. You enjoy that. We're gonna get you a buddy in here soon. Alright, let's head to the Coven. I definitely have some questions to ask about what just went down today. I also need to check my wine. Which is not done for 3 days. Two people on watch are Natalia and Thomas, and we're pretty good friends with both, so we should be able to get away with whatever we want, even if they did ask us questions. Excuse me, Angus. Excuse me, sorry. Yeah, it's definitely good this is going to be my last one. My throat's getting pretty dry. Lena?
What would my dad say if he knew that the Coven had let a wraith slip through under my leadership?
He'd probably say, this could have happened to anyone.
You're probably right. But still...
We have to meet at night to keep the coven secret from the townsfolk.
Obviously.
But make sure you get your sleep. Tired witches just brew up trouble, and not the good kind.
Bro, I don't need a reminder. It was one time.
How are you both here and at the bar most nights?
It's called a broom, Tara.
Okay, yeah, but...
Less chatting, more witching. You're gonna get us in trouble with the boss lady.
What is it? Why would you get in trouble about me learning? David, don't be an idiot.
The Farseer's advice may seem unclear, but if you really
That's repeat text.
I can't get my mom's face. She seemed scared. Worried. But about what? Ugh, it's keeping me up at night. I need my beauty sleep.
Why is everyone talking about sleep around me, bro? I passed out one time. Like, come on, man. You don't gotta be like that. Whatever. I'm out of here. Well, none of the coven know anything about it, so... And none of the townspeople know anything about it. And we'll just have to find the our alternate townspeople tomorrow. And maybe they can shed some light on this. We'll probably go in one more in-game day, because I really do want to learn more about the town. So you'll just have to be okay with it. Can I break this shut? I cannot. Okay. Night watch, man. Flippin' night watch. Alright. We're gonna be hanging out at the Mira Fair. Oh, almost forgot about my pumpkins. Or cabbages, I suppose. Ooh, looks like our soybeans are done too. Anything else done? No, our soy... You got 2 days left though. More grapes, I guess. Yeah. Something I want to check first. I'm at home this time. Thank you. Firstly, I want to see what else Amira likes.
Oh, I think I see something.
Jeweled rice. Okay. Well, I can make that, so. And lastly, who's else? Somebody I need to hang it. Lena. I need to see what else Lena likes. Oh, right. Lena likes pumpkin pie. And New England chowder. Okay. Okay. Let's do that. Let's make those right now. Ah, we need cinnamon for the pumpkin pie. What about the chowder? New England chowder. A fish, bread, and milk. Okay, so we'll make 2 things of bread for that. Or 1, because we only have 1. We need milk, but we can always make soy milk. Excuse me. Alright. Let's make this New England chowder for her.
Is it time for bed?
It is. This will be a longer part, so be ready for that. But it's the lore filled, so hopefully y'all will be okay with that. I need more cinnamon from Kai. I need a lot of spices from Kai. Okay.
Oh, hi, Lena. What's up?
trouble, I think. Mayor Otto has called an emergency town hall meeting, and there's a feeling in the air that has me pretty jumpy.
So far, I've had bad experiences with town hall meetings in general, so... Alright, let's go.
Man, there's been a lot of mandatory
I
meetings.
don't want to go in there and listen to Otto. Not after last night.
Me either. But it'll look suspicious if we don't go. Come on.
Thank you all for joining me. I know it's early, but this is an emergency. I received an anonymous tip yesterday that confirms what I suspected. There are witches in Fairhaven.
I knew it! I could sense the malcontents.
Simmer down, simmer down. What we need now is information. Has anyone seen or heard anything unnatural?
I don't like the woods, same as you. But isn't there a less public way to...
It's Sophia.
What?
Sophia is the witch. I've seen her.
Oh no.
Doing...
There's
what?
something...
Going out into the woods late at night.
The Wraith got her.
For Juliet. She didn't come home by curfew.
Natalia, Sophia's not a witch. She never hurt anyone. Malcontents have a way of tricking the innocent into defending them.
I can't believe this.
No, I don't think this. There's something wrong with Natalia.
Really?
Quiet! We need order now more than ever. I will investigate Natalia's claims as fully as I can. We'll hold a trial for
A
Sophia
trial?
a week from today.
You can't do that!
Shh! I can, and I have to. Something's been troubling Fairhaven since I was a little boy. And we will figure out what it is. See you all next week. And in the meantime, stay safe.
What is that around Natalia?
Why would Natalia say that? She always seemed
She
nice.
is nice.
It wasn't Natalia, was it? It was the Wraith.
The Wraith's messing with someone already?
Natalia's never acted like that
Yeah,
before.
no kidding.
She's as sweet as Sophia.
Maybe the High Priestess knows how to fix this. We'll find out tonight, yeah?
We better. Because we have to fix this.
Natalia's gonna feel so bad for something like this, man. Somebody who isn't even... Oh my god, this is a disaster. Sophia's still in here? You are. How are you doing?
What have I ever done to Natalia except commiserate over all those worthless exes of hers? I didn't think we were as close as sisters, but I thought we were friends.
Oh, man. Oh, she's gonna hate... God. She's gonna feel terrible about this, man. Is there anything else? Oh my god. This is horrible.
Amira, how do you know so much about wraiths? Or is Jinn more correct?
They are the same. Jinn is just the word I learned first. My ex, Sahar, had a reputation. The good kind. She was the most talented witch in Tehran. I accompanied her while I was an initiate, and I saw how firmly Jinn latch onto the fear they find within people.
So people who are a part of the consciousness center have an easier time getting, like, possessed, because they're already jumpy. Okay. Thank you for the info. Hold on. Before you sit back down, sorry to bother you again, but here, I got this for you. I knew she was going to pop up there. I could tell from how Tara was standing. That's funny. Anyways, here.
So much Persian food, all that.
Yep, there you go. Alright. Let me go and give this chowder to Lena.
Oh, I always love when you stop by, Shelby. Take care.
Hey, I
Shelby.
didn't realize you came into town or bought things from Lena's store.
Marcus is my friend, yeah? Why wouldn't I buy canned goods here?
My dad lives in Milkwater, remember? Parker and I run the store now.
Oh, yes. Hard to keep all that straight.
Oh, you knew Lena's father? How long have you lived on the island?
Here's a riddle for an answer. What is older than we can fathom, but is reborn every month?
Is it the moon?
That's right. Or at least one way to be right. There's
That's
no
a riddle.
Such thing as
Yeah.
a simple question, Tara Wylde, or a simple answer.
Oh, Shelby.
Ah, classic Shelby. Be kind to him. He understands time differently than us.
I'll do my best.
Hey, I wanted to give this to you before I forget. Get over here. Oh, wow, you actually walked. You didn't teleport this time.
Oh, that's good chowder. Oh, sorry. When I have chowder, the New England comes out. I can't help it. Chowder just doesn't sound right, you know?
That's fucking hilarious.
So, witch trials. Do they happen a lot here?
They do, unfortunately. But the last trials were a century ago. Someone accused one of my great-great-great-aunts of hexing some pickles. But she wasn't even a witch. She just didn't keep a very clean canning station. In her accuser's defense, botulism probably does feel like getting hexed.
You don't seem as worried about this like you should be. It's kind of scary for everybody involved. I need your cinnamon. I'm just so mad that this is happening. Pomegranate, lime. Okay, we need all this. I'll take your saffron too. Pomegranate tree, lime tree. Thank you. I'll buy some chocolate too. And now let's go ahead and head to... I wonder if she even notices.
Are you feeling okay, Natalia?
Sure. Just grateful I saw what Sophia was up to. It's a shame. I really liked her. Goes to show that anyone can be a malcontent.
That is not good, Natalia. Does it feel like that? Especially the way you're feeling about it. Let's see what Giva thinks.
So, Tara, Natalia's accusation of Sophia, is that
That actually happened.
I'm afraid so.
I thought perhaps this was some sort of island-wide elaborate live-action role-playing game, which would have been odd enough.
It's just how this place works, apparently. They take it very seriously, unfortunately. Alright, chickens, I need to feed you. I need to take my mind off that. I just watched Sophia get accused. Oh my god. And Juliet's gonna have to deal with that too, man. Oh boy. There's gotta be we have to get the Wraith out, but that doesn't help us because we still have to defend her. How do you defend somebody who didn't do anything wrong? Clearly people don't listen to reason in this town. Everybody's just scared of something. And Otto's been seeing witches since he's been a kid. I'm not surprised Otto's more jumpy about it, because he hasn't liked it from the beginning. But I wonder how Bruno feels. I'm gonna have to talk to him as well. This is just not right. Hey there, Cataclysm. It's been a long day. Alright. Let's head over to the Ravenwood.
Well, we have to do something. What's the point of having magic at all if we don't use it to help that poor lady?
I use my magic to help all the time. But I help creatures, not humans. Humans destroy each other. It's all that makes them unique.
Ahem. As the only one of us who used to be a human, let me say that isn't true. Humans are afraid of what they don't know. But so are the Fae. We're not different, and I can't hold up here, watching Sophia suffer.
Say you help her. What if you're discovered? What if you transform? Interfering with human affairs does more harm than good. I would know.
But you're... Wait, can't I just... How direct, I don't like this.
Perry and I are hundreds of years old. We've seen scads of witch trials. Never
Yeah, let's make sure it ends well.
Senior members of Ravenwood Hollow, we're breaking this tie. No interference.
That's bullshit.
Well, Horse feathers!
How much of that did you hear?
Everything.
Enough to get the gist.
Y'all
No
suck.
helping.
A decision I have to abide by, technically. But if there's anything you need...
Wow. Thanks, Wesley. That's very generous of you.
It's bullshit that this even has to happen.
I used to cover elections for the college paper back in Alaska. The smaller the town, the more intense the elections. Every time.
Where's that boomer at? Not you, this boomer.
Ariel, I need to ask you something about the mines.
Ah, an exquisite habitat. What do you wish to know?
Are you the one who drove it out of business?
At last, someone figures it out. Yes.
And did you hide all the keys too?
Most certainly.
But I just... Why?
The humans were making far too much noise. And the ores. They took and took. It hurt the animals that make the cave their home. The keys were a prank. A vicious one, true. But it worked.
A lot of people worked in those mines. They had to leave once their jobs disappeared.
Jobs, work, labor, blah. That's all humans talk about. Perhaps, if they didn't salivate over jobs, they would have left the caves untouched.
I can't tell Giva what actually caused the mines to close.
That is true. You do not want to incur the Coven's wrath. Or Perry's, I can tell you.
Then what am I gonna tell her?
Petty says that the Coven let a wraith escape from the gloaming. That is serious. I have been here many centuries, and I have not seen that happen for some time.
What happened last time?
It is better that I not say.
Nothing about this makes me happy.
Wesley tells me someone in your village was accused of being a witch.
Yeah.
Yes, but it wasn't someone in our coven. I feel terrible. Sophia is completely innocent. I mean, not that there's anything wrong with being what we are.
You must be more careful. If they ensnare one of you, you won't be able to keep the wellspring in balance. Then more innocents will suffer.
Bro, I don't want to hear that from you. You don't give a shit about us. You made that pretty clear that you do not care anything about what happens to us. All you care about is your own people.
So, how long were you planning on letting me believe that you lived in Milkwater?
Well, it's what the residents of Fairhaven have always assumed, so I just went with it.
Is it strange living among the Fae? Since you were born human.
Yes. I still feel like I have a lot to learn about Fae customs and rules. I do miss having low-stakes human conversations sometimes. But I'd rather avoid going to town if it's not necessary.
If you don't want to come to town, I'll visit you here more often. That way you can still get some human interaction.
That's kind of you. I would be delighted. Oh, and my samovar is always hot and ready to make a cup of tea. I hope you don't mind my saying so. But I see a lot of Hazel in you. I hope you decide to stay on. And come visit us in Ravenwood Hollow whenever you need anything.
Yeah, I can do that. I know you're mad about this too. So let's see what you can. Let's see if we can work something out.
It was you I saw by Thomas's farm, wasn't it?
It sure was. And I really wish we could have chatted. But we're not supposed to show ourselves to new witches until the time is right. Lena says you're a talented witch. I'm raring to start on your broom.
So you're the one who makes everyone's
Okay.
brooms?
Oh, I don't make. I bond and balance them. Brooms are bonded to the witch, and they're often passed down family lines. You'll be using Hazel's old broom, but we gotta make sure it's balanced for you. Don't want you sliding off the back in midair. Whoa!
No, we
True.
certainly don't want that. But using my grandma's broom, I think it's a really nice idea.
Me too. I've got my Das Spanner, which belonged to his mob before him. You've already got the broom, but I'll also need essence of silver and some levitation potion. Just don't get that silver out around Wesley. It would be rude, you know?
Yeah.
I have a lot to learn about you all. I hope I don't embarrass myself.
Oh, no, you'll do fine.
Alright. I need 1 levitation potion. Okay. And I had just sold them because I didn't think I had any use for them. Well, isn't that a shame? Well, easy solution to that. Before you close, because I know you were going to close in a second, I will take that levitation potion off you. And let's go ahead and grab Hazel's broom.
Thanks, Grandma.
Let's see, are you willing to work on it? Even though it's past 5? I guess that's the real question. Otherwise I'll have to do this next time. Nope. Ah well. It's just something to look forward to next time. Okay. I did not... It's good to know that I just needed to stop by the workshop again once, and I would have found my answer. Well, it's a good thing it's raining, because I don't feel good about what's going on. I need to head to the Coven. I need answers. Can't let Sophia get persecuted for no reason, and can't let Natalia live with the guilt once this Wraith leaves her and she finds out what happened. Parker, what do you think about what happened?
I eat at Sophia's diner all the time, and Giacomo and I were really good friends before he passed. I don't see her being a malcontent, but I've also known Natalia a long while, and she wouldn't just make something like this up. She's got no beef with Sophia. I don't know. You think...
I think witches can be real. I think malcontents is a made-up word. Oh, that's frustrating. Hey guys. Let's talk.
Adept, did you get a chance to examine Natalia?
I did. I asked her to stop by the clinic for a cup of tea.
And?
It's as we all feared. The wraith that escaped the gloaming last night has possessed Natalia.
This is all my fault. If we hadn't gone into the...
Shut up.
Shouldn't have destabilized the wellspring so profoundly. Something strange is going on.
How do we get Natalia to take back what she said?
This happened to a cousin of mine when I was a boy. Banishment is the only way to make a wraith leave for good.
That's complicated magic.
Well, complicated problems call for complicated magic, don't they now? We'll need something Natalia's made with her hands. Next, something that carries a memory dear to her.
And we will need a sapphire to capture the genie, and fennel seed powder to bind it.
I've got
Fennel seed
both
powder?
of those.
If you grow
Not
some
the-
fennel, you can pound it up in your mortar and pestle.
Can't I just grind up the seeds instead of growing them?
Nonsense. We need fresh seeds from fresh fennel.
Novice, can you gather these 4 things?
Yes, I can.
I'll do my best.
Bring the things that hold a part of Natalia, what she's made, and what carries a memory to me once you've got them. I'll look within them. If they're powerful enough, I'll show you how to make the banishment incantation.
Thing she's
Be
made,
swift.
huh?
Sophia only has a week until her trial.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Okay, well I've got an iron. I can make the fennel powder. Personal item of Natalia's. Okay.
Barseer, I have something to show you. How about this iron she made?
Good. Hand it to me, and I'll read it.
How do you read something without words?
You give it a darn close look, of course. Let's see. Careful, man. Careful. What are you doing?
Who?
She would curse you, wouldn't she? She's bitter.
Tell me what you're seeing.
You can't see? Sorry. I saw a man. Must have been Natalia's pa, and a woman. Not Natalia's ma. Daughter of the local Babka.
Babka? Isn't that a pastry?
It also means spirit whisperer. A witch. Looks like Natalia's pa fell in love with the Babka's daughter back in Russia, but the girl died, and the Babka cursed her pa with bad luck. A curse that he passed on to his daughter years later.
Natalia.
That's right. You've done well, novice. We can use this for the incantation. Come back when you've got something else to show me.
Okay. Something of Natalia's. I've got a scrying potion. I may want to use it. God, this got really serious. Well, I can go grind up the fennel seed right now. That's easy peasy. I've got plenty of fennel stored up from the start of the season. Oh god, you could time out on this too. That's something, if you were not paying attention, and you just weren't being like a decent farmer and just making all the new stuff, unless you were bloated with money, you might not be able to do this in time. You've only got a week. Well, let's go grind up some fennel. There's that. Okay. No, this. Natalia. It's just gonna show me where she is, isn't he? Dang, I was really hoping I could just use it. Some personal item Natalia's. I might just have to go into her shop tomorrow and grab it. Next time, I'll say. Yeah, this just tells me where Natalia is. Got it. Something personal of hers. Can't talk to her anymore. Yep, it's just gonna tell me where she is. Yep. Yep, nothing I can do about it right now, then. We'll do it in time. We'll save Sophia. She doesn't deserve this, and we're not going to let her stew with it. Just make some more paper while I'm here. Oh man, what a mess. I think I'm good on a lot of this, right? Yeah. Alright. I think we're just gonna go ahead and stop here, because that was exactly what I was hoping for. I was hoping for a little bit of something, but that was a lot. Holy crap. So next time I play this, we are going to do everything in our power to make sure Sophia is not persecuted for the wrong reasons, because that is awful. So thank you for sticking around to the end if you did on YouTube, and until next time, you take care.